How we doing, baby? It's Relly and Teach, ready to preach. And as promised, simply because I remember when she was on, she said that they were shipping out. So before we get started into tonight's episode, I promised her that I would do it first time we get going. This right here, people, goblin garbage. And I just dropped something. Oh, thank God that didn't explode. The goblin garbage shaker is here. It's here for the people.
I still remember last summer when we very first had her on with Jimbo and her telling us that, and we had to keep it a big secret.
Yes. And the shirt, I gotta admit though, the other gamer sub shirt I have, they did change the quality.
Yeah. For better or for
So
worse.
in my opinion, for worse. So the only reason I say that is granted, this is pretty. Hey, Boog Nest. Glad to see you back east and enjoy. But the other one is kind of like it's got more of like that organic cotton feel, kind of
Mm-hmm.
like how skate t-shirts used to be.
Yep.
This is more like of an athletic t-shirt kind of tee. Like I feel like
Interesting.
it's like a little bit of like a stretchy, but at the same time it's more compressed. And they're the same size, but this one fits tighter.
Hmm.
So it's like, the sleeves are a little cuffed instead of being normal. I mean, I gotta look into it. I'm gonna ask some questions for sure, but regardless, I got booty on me. Yeah, like a dry fit. Thank you.
You got booty on him, he says.
Yes, I am dolloped in booty.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I was right. So I guess for a couple of things now, we've just been starting to see these, and it's actually very fortunate because I know you get everything. Me, I don't. Granted, I try New York side, I try Connecticut side, and every time we stop at a gas station, I try to see what's inside because it might be something I haven't tried in a while, or it might be something I don't get around home.
Mm-hmm.
So, yesterday, for everybody in the audience, I was celebrating. Well, I wasn't premature celebrating. I was nervous all as hell yesterday as my Kansas City Chiefs, if you know, you know. I was going to a Super Bowl party. I stopped at the one gas station that seemed to have everything that's like not normal. They had the Rockstar Focus, the Rockstar Berry Aid. I don't remember when that was released, but I've just been finding it. I found it there in one town away from me and one an hour away by Shawnee. And I thought these weren't going to be around for another couple of months. But here we are. Although this citrus zest, if it gives me grapefruit vibes, I think that's going to be great for the community.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that's been grinding me, I hope this guava kick stops.
People like Guava.
Yeah, like every time I see it, right? They're like, "Oh, dude, have you tried the guava kiwi?" Yeah. Why the fuck do you think it's in the Dollar Tree? I'm sorry, but it's bad. The Alani kiwi guava, it's bad.
I think that's like that's probably the only Alani I haven't tried on the show. Like from all the ones that we have tried, I for sure have not tried the Guava Kiwi. I don't think I've
Don't
even seen it.
If it's not the Dollar Tree, don't bother. And again, it's actually really funny because I knew that for the longest time, I'm thinking you and Ty guava, it just ain't it. It's just not it. And the fact that you're just kind of like, all right, I got it. And I'm like, wait a minute. Especially when you're trying the glitch tub, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. You what?
Mm-hmm. Speaking of that one, also just got a restock too on the website.
No shit.
Yep.
Also, I found out that the plum what is it? The
Berry plum. Berry
the
plume.
the berry plume, yes, the glitch blackberry, that's sold out and it's restocking.
Yep. That one sold on restocking. I have a tub, which I actually meant to grab before the start of this night. I huge fan of that flavor. Cannot recommend it enough. Like honestly, I love blackberry and the fact that it has no dyes and doesn't upset my stomach. Huge W.
I mean, I will say, I mean, we've been saying this for a long time, especially companies that have used fruit extract instead of dyes.
Yep.
If you come up with a blackberry that does not have dye in it, you have a bigger market than you realize.
Oh yeah.
And I've been preaching it for a while. I mean, at the end of the day, right? We've mentioned it to many companies. We're like, hey, G Fuel, revert. Um, Juju, revert, or they kind of make it like a lemonade, so it was kind of different. It was a cut and dry thing. The Glytch, they had the blackberry lemonade again, which still a good time. Still a
Yep.
good time.
The hydration.
By the way, did you ever tried that with crack sauce yet?
No, I've not mixed the two. I could.
20 ounces of water, 1 scoop crack sauce, half a scoop of the blackberry lemonade.
Okay. I'll have to try it.
I remember trying that on vacation, and I tried crack sauce and tea. And I'm not sure if we thought that was sacrilegious or
I
not.
remember you doing that, and I thought that was a little bit sacrilegious. But if you liked it, then that's a okay. I will say though, I could
Dude,
do it.
I can't believe you being a tea guy, you've never tried that before.
No, because like there's just some berries and fruits or things that, in my opinion, go better with teas than others do. Um, I meant to grab the tub. I meant to make a shaker tonight so I could do a review of berry plume, which I still could do later on in the show. Because honestly, like I gave guava high remarks, which it is good for a guava, but blackberry is just so much better.
Really. By the way, I apologize for the pups barking. It's feeding time on them, and they bark as the food's being prepared.
Of course, they're excited. You're all good. I would be too. Recon and I just went out for early Valentine's Day dinner, and we're both stuffed and full. So she's currently in a food coma.
Everybody eats. Everybody eats.
It's a good steak joint. Now, speaking of new
Congrats, man.
things, my marathons and other gas stations nearby, they've been highlighting it a ton on the doors of the coolers, but as yet been seen, there is the new rain blue raspberry gummy worms. I believe it's blue raspberry, but it's blue gummy worms, sour blue gummy worms.
So the rain sour gummy worms. It doesn't
Mhm.
say blue. It's a blue and pink label. It says sour gummy worms. I've been waiting for that to come out. They said early 2024. So then they said January, then they said February. I see the label for it. Then, oh, we're taking pre-orders on Amazon. Then Monster goes, "Oh, we're doing pre-orders of the the ruby grapefruit. There's
Yep,
pre-orders of that." And
that one too. I've
again,
been also seeing.
again, when it comes to the P word as I call it, when it's in sports, it's prospects. When it's in energy drinks, it's pre-order. I hate it, especially
Um,
if you only want one freaking can. Because I'll be honest with you, with a flavor like guava, if you think I'm gonna pre-order this, I need you to pick a landmark so I can try and sell it to you.
yeah,
No shot. And we say no shot sarcastically around here, but I'll just be straight with you. You know me. If it's guava and I gotta buy an entire freaking case and I've never tried it before, you're freaking high. It's not happening.
now the other two I've been heavily trying to hunt down. Hopefully, think I can find locally, but I think they're TikTok shops exclusives, and we brought them up last week, and I
Ah,
really want to try them. It's the Rise, cotton candy, and then green sour green apple straws, whatever the hell those things are.
yeah, we're gonna be waiting, homie.
Yeah.
Also, we had a comment. I just looked at it. It was from last Tuesday. It said that we need to try the other
They're rogue
rogue
flavors.
flavors. It was he said the strawberry kiwi and what else was it?
I saw the comment.
I just saw it today. I just saw it today when I went through. And again, there'll be a review, but the fact that somebody goes, you picked the worst flavors, it goes, they're not supposed to be the worst flavors if they're in a sample kit, and B, only X amount are available.
Yeah.
And we're both not in the Tiger's blood. So that's just an incomplete av non bias.
Honestly, even a week after, I still stand by what I said. Those flavors were so disappointing. I was hoping for so much better out of Rogue with those. Like the cans are great. the powder there was very underwhelming.
I mean, again, I thought I was going to take a shaker to work tomorrow along with one of the Rockstar cans where I just, make room in the garage for another case for something. But no, garbage made my drain. My sink was overloaded.
We did get a drainer last week for anybody missed out on it.
Well, you got a window, and I got whatever the drops were left in it went down to the sink. So I had 5 drains last week. That's a record on this show.
I think it is.
Cuz we've drained 3, right? But I didn't think I'd make 5.
In one episode.
The Ghost Sour Patch hydration, just not for me. There's too many elements and they clash. It doesn't work. Blue raspberry, nay. The grape,
Nay.
The cherry, abysmal, atrocious, and the Rocket Pop. So this was off camera, everybody, but Recon ended up making an appearance and saying hello. And the way that she described this is, it tastes like lime dipped in laundry.
I do recall this. This was said.
Dude, I almost woke up the house. I was in the back of my chair laughing my ass off.
That's true.
Dude, that's abysmal. It shouldn't happen. That should not happen.
But hey, at least they made a good orange.
Yes, I'm very happy. Like, I got plenty of orange, but if I need an orange tub, that'd probably be what I'd go for. Although, I'm wondering if Glytch for sometime during the summer, and yes, Ty, Fresh Piper, welcome in, friend. I wonder if during the summer, because I'm like, Ben, he's a Floridian. No orange?
There is a bit of orange in Maui Punch.
I mean, I think if it's an interesting punch, and depending on how you swish it around, it could be a wee bit of orange, it could be a wee bit of passion, could be a wee bit of pineapple. But I mean, they took away the blood orange, and that was a very good flavor. We know that. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
There's a few flavors that made us fall in love with Glytch as far as like the flavors go. The grenades has stayed and has been a foundation, a building block for time has come. An absolute building block. Cotton candy.
Oh, bring
blood
that
orange.
back, please.
Please. But I wonder how it would go. I'm like, Ben, no orange? Damn.
I hope one day we get orange creamsicle back.
I think you will. I think you will. Although I'm actually curious about the hearts flavor that's actually being done now.
I got that on the way that came out last year. They brought it back for this year.
Nice. So the only reason I actually want to go with that is because I'm thinking, especially when Ben had the signed thing of the sweet tart hearts, I'm thinking there's a direct comparison here, which is rare. Like, I saw Wildcat compare his Glytch Blue Raspberry to a sample of G Fuel. What was it? The Tropical Rain. First off, you can't compare flavor profile.
Yeah, vastly different.
Which, again, listen, I respect Wildcat as a creator, but as far as marketing goes, it's quite stupid. The eye brand of what he's doing. Listen, bud, I'm 5'8" in my work boots. I used to work with a guy who's 6'5". He would tell me about me reaching every single day. And you're reaching more than that. Chronically break my balls over here. Don't do it to me.
Yeah, them with an eye are heavily reaching on all their flavors.
I mean, I'm sorry, but you can't make something that makes you nauseous, and you can't taste something like blue raspberry tasting like cough syrup. You should be beaten with an oar.
Honestly, I want to feel bad for said person, but I have an old acquaintance that used to be with G Fuel, and then they left G Fuel after the whole partner manager debacle, and then went to Advanced GG, and then left Advanced GG to go to Glytch with an eye. What? Just a downhill slope
What?
more and more.
So I'm sorry. Roadblock. Rock bottom. Rock bottom. Rock
Yep.
bottom. The poor bastard. I wish I knew so I could use his code, but oh my god. The poor bastard. I don't know. You gotta hook him up with Glytch, or I gotta see if I can make a call with somebody for him because your poor guy.
I said old
I need
acquaintance.
I
I
need a
don't talk to him
mental.
anymore.
You don't talk to him anymore?
No. I haven't talked to him in years.
About to say if you're still in the connection, if you're still in the circle, we need to make see if we can make a friendly phone call. You know, kind of like a letter of recommendation. Seek help.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Bry wanted to mention this on the show. Have you been seeing what the hell Sneak's been doing?
I have not. What is Sneak up to?
So they had these particular they went all out for Valentine's Day to say the least. And they used a not safe for work device
Hey yo.
as a mixer.
Hey yo.
Yeah, to say the least, it looks like something you would find underneath a woman's bed.
Ah.
Shiny, hot pink. Only thing different is there's a metal piece and it's got the Sneak logo engraved.
I mean, that's what we
And
call
that's a
advertising.
mixer and massager exclusive item.
Are they selling the mixing device?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? They're actually
The,
selling them?
the Sneak rabbit ears, yes.
Get the fuck out.
So again, I never listen, this is not a child program, but at the same time, I'm not trying to make this something else.
He is not kidding. And the bundle is sold out. You could get
So I just sent
essentially
you a
a Sneak.
screenshot from the Sneak community right there.
You can get a Sneak collector box that has 2 tubs, a shaker, a mixing device.
So take a look at the thing I just sent you. And it has this caption from the guy in the Facebook group called Sneak Community.
Mm-hmm.
And for the record, I understand meme flavors, I understand funny names. So, really, Taurus, February 12th, 2024, and I quote Peach creamy is not a flavor. It does not sound like a beverage. It sounds like an act in the bedroom. Unquote.
The 2 flavors that came with this bundle is Sex on the Beach and Peachy Cream. So peaches and cream. I'd be willing to try.
I thought somebody told me it was peach creamy, and I'm like, oh, peach creamy is not a flavor. That's a bedroom act. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they call it peachy cream.
Sure.
But better yet, the bundle is sold out.
There's some people being pissed about how exclusive that is.
So
I don't even want to know what the minimum order is or any of that.
Hold-
Oh my god.
hold up. The same Lovers Edition collector box without the mixer goes for $62.49. If you wanted the mixer, it comes for $5 extra. That's $67.49. So $5 a mixer. How good is it really mixing then for a $5 mixer? How much does it really mix up your life? How much is it really mixing up your drink for $5?
Maybe they struck a deal with Temu or Wish. That's the only thing I can think of.
And they have some Sneak Valentine's apparel, which is also Valentine-esque, we'll call it.
Also, just for the record, this was just recently announced. If you drink Sneak and you're across the pond, you are in U.S. waters, you're in U.S. territory. The price for a full tub of Sneak went up by $5. So
They
instead of
have
$40 for a tub, it's now going to be 45. It was just announced. They say it was because of shipping prices. because it's a UK brand shipping X amount here to America. And it's actually kind of funny too, because there's a buddy of mine that was complaining about Sneak being sold out because he's in the UK. But I looked on the US shop and they had it in stock. It's
For the
literally two things.
for the new peachy cream flavor, it's $22.50.
That's for the it's a micro tub, not full tub.
Oh yeah, 12
They're
servings.
they're getting they're getting too cute with the small tub, whatever. Like I remember when we said at one point where you're kind of like, give me a full tub, and I said I didn't mind it.
Mm-hmm.
For blue raspberry, where you're only gonna have it once in a while because it's blue raspberry, it's not special, it's just here once in a while. That's fine. But you're gonna make a limited flavor and you're only gonna give them half the servings or possibly less than that. I mean, not interested. The sneak shake I get, but I felt like that just opened the door for something they have in the store. Big tub, small tub, this, that. I, and they gotta get their shit together. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a bunch of 15. Yeah, otherwise it's $40 for a normal tub. They did a peach iced tea flavor. I did not know they did a peach iced tea flavor.
Yes. So we actually looked into that. The only thing that we thought, as far as like comparison, as far as ingredients, we thought it was kind of similar, closer to G Fuel. The only thing that I didn't really like about Sneak is if we look at the ingredient label, personally, I thought it was underdosed. Like if we go by B vitamins and all that, like we usually do, for me, I thought it was underdosed.
Interesting of them to really try to stand out in the holiday market for the Valentine's Day to include a mixer. That's
Or
like,
as some called it, agitator.
yeah, that's so interesting.
Agitator.
That's
I
so
love it how we've
interesting.
been acting lewd as hell, and I got the chick with ass on my shirt.
Yeah, I can't believe Snake actually did this.
I was mortified myself, and to say the least. Oh, speaking of abominations, you want to know what somebody actually did today?
Hmm.
Bryce sent this to us to see if we could get a reaction, and boy, he did. Somebody decided to mix C4 with Raging Gummy Fish. Yeah,
Okay.
a C4 bottle and dumped in RGF.
I hope they like
And
bad.
and he's just going, I'm looking at the two of you, and I go, what do you want me to say? Did you do this just to piss me off? What are we doing? Like literally, I'll freely discuss the C4 popsicle flavors, the grape. There's a reason why that the grape ones were always left in the box. They're there till last because nobody wanted them. The Hawaiian pineapple is top notch. That's a 5-star can of mine. The cherry up for the bait. I gotta find it. But let's try this and let's get the music going and let's hope that the strawberry doesn't make this taste like divorce.
I
You ready
will
for this,
say,
Teach?
on the last note about the Snake thing, their marketing is, they're really trying, and I appreciate it. Are you struggling with the wrist action required to shake up the perfect sneak? Our brand new drinks arouser simulates the contents of your shaker with a vigorous in and out motion that'll yield delicious, smooth, and creamy results. Like, they know what they're saying. I gotta give them credit where credit's due.
Are you sure that wasn't AI and he put something sex toy related and a guy like did something?
It could have been AI.
Because it just sounds, I'm just like, okay, so did he look up, did he go to like Adam and Eve or something and just say, hey, I'm going to take this description and modify it?
Imagine selling those for $5 extra and calling it an agitator, a mixer.
Agitator slash mixer slash whatever. I mean, whatever the case may be, that's like when somebody says like paint, it's like, oh, I want fuchsia. No, I want hot pink. It's like, I'm not Sherman Williams. Pick something on the palette, give it to the pink guy.
Which one are we going with first?
Get the guava out of the way.
So, Relly and I have the new Guava Strawberry Rainstorm.
Oh, the pain.
We haven't reviewed these in a week. To give you a friendly reminder of the ingredients, you're looking at 10 calories, 280 milligrams of sodium, 5 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of erythritol, 0 grams of sugar, 20. Then now they're going by percentages: 25% vitamin A, 25% vitamin C, 100% B3 niacin, 100% B6, 100% B12, 100% B7 biotin, 100% pantothenic acid, 50% zinc, and 100% chromium.
Me personally, I like this formula better than the regular Rain.
Really?
Yes. Just in my experience.
They are using sucralose in it.
Not surprised. I mean, all of them are, for the most part. It's either sucralose or stevia, and I'd rather have the sucralose over the stevia.
Yeah, same.
So,
doesn't smell bad.
I like how it's strawberry heavy, thank God. But again, I don't know why so many people are against strawberry drinks.
Don't know.
That's one thing I just don't get. I don't.
I don't either, buddy.
I've beat the dead horse out of this for years now, and I still stand on that hill. And if anyone's going to make the monster argument, I will also stand this hill and say, listen, the Monster Strawberry Dreams, they fucked it up.
Yep.
They had a great chance.
Agreed.
How come the White Monster doesn't have a signature monster taste, but the Strawberry Dreams does? You just had to make it strawberry, sweet, and tastes like a good. You could replicate a heavy cream. No, let's give you monster taste and let's give you some sort of strawberry seltzer-ish to it. No good. But
yeah, very lackluster.
Rain, Storm, Guava, Strawberry. Cheers, man. It's sweet, but the bitterness is trying to get back in.
I actually don't mind it.
Let me try another sip because right now it seems like these two are having a custody battle.
For me, it's more strawberry heavy, and then more on the back end, it's a little bit more guava-y.
Yeah, I don't like the guava aftertaste. I don't.
Which that's fair, but the strawberry is actually pretty decent.
The guavas ruin it for me because I'm putting it down. I got the guava still stuck in the back of my mouth. And to me, I got this weird bittery no, and it's weird because I'll drink like G Fuel guava once in a while. I'll do that with I can't wait to try the Glytch guava. Add that to my list if you don't mind.
I'll do it.
And I also wanted to compare the heart to the sweet tart that Rug did, just like a side by side. That's where the Wildcat comparison came to. But yeah, this ain't it, man. I almost want to mark it as like an incomplete.
I don't know. I wouldn't say incomplete. Of all of them thus far, it'd be on my lower end. I do like the strawberry. It's a very good strawberry up front, and then the guava after is it's a little.
That's not making the window, but I'm not buying that again.
6.2.
I'm being nice by saying incomplete.
I actually like the strawberry in it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh no, the strawberry is good. But once again, it's one of those flavors where it's like, you can stay, you can go. It's like when the strawberry is like a very good friend of yours, and then the guava is like the buddy's girlfriend who causes problems, doesn't talk to anybody, and wants to talk shit.
Oh.
You can stay. That can go somewhere. I don't like you. That's the guava.
That's definitely one way to put it.
That's the only accurate way I can properly put it. Strawberry, you can stay. Guava, go home. Call a cab.
Cabs,
about
yeah.
Cabs, yeah. Hop in the shower. Shh.
I know the other new flavor for Rainstorm, Citrus Zest, which looks like it's orange passion fruit. Or orange grapefruit, I should say. Orange
This
grapefruit.
looks like orange and pink grapefruit.
Yep.
So I'm also seeing the trend here. So first off, I did not see these two as winter flavors.
Yeah.
I looked at these more like spring, and we've talked about that before. But for the lovers of all the communities we've talked to, if it's G Fuel White Elephant, or if it's G Fuel Pink Grapefruit, or if you like the Maw Arctic Howl, will you like this? It's a good thing we got that in our flavor palette.
Grapefruit does not see enough love from companies, surprisingly.
No.
And I think, honestly, the Maw Arctic Howl, I think, took the cake.
You know, the funny thing is, Ty said that too, and I even think Bry, who has a big G Fuel bias, he said that it's the only good thing that Maw made.
I can agree with that.
I don't even think they've made anything new.
We'd have to look into them because I'm surprised they haven't went under by now.
So if you remember, they did, and then they revamped. Because there was a time where they're like, we're paying out the rest of the commissions, and that's that. But then it came out, and then they did like a gummy, and again, right? No disrespect to like Glytch or anything with like, you know, the Space Panda, but it's so hard to stick out because I remember everybody. It didn't matter if you were a professional skateboarder, an influencer. It didn't matter if you were a dance instructor. They had everybody marking a different gummy or a CBD or whatever. I remember when Tony Hawk was advertisement of vitamin, it was an apple cider gummy. And it cost a freaking fortune for a case of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a regular container. I'm like, what are we doing? Avast new shop gummies, shop energy tubs. What do we have? Survey says, and no changes, except that the rest in peace Harambe is out.
R.I.P. Harambe. R.I.P.
Yes, that's actually the flavor. Rest in peace Harambe.
Rip.
Except they changed the flavor description. They actually label what the flavor is now. So instead of having to look it up and like click on and see the bio, they actually have it labeled. Mystic Melon, Watermelon, Rest in Peace Harambe, Tropical Fruit. Instead of labeling the actual fruit that's on there like it used to, Blue Buzz, Blue Raspberry, Arctic Howl, Grapefruit Citrus. Key right here. Fruit Punch. I disagree with the Jungle Berry being fruit punch. To me, that's a mixed berry.
I don't remember.
I preferred that over phase berry, believe it or not. I did.
Which is surprising to say.
You know, the funny thing is, right, like Maw, when I remember buying like the big bundle at the time because it was $90, 5 tubs and a shaker, $90.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, holy shit, you know, 1 scoop, 80 milligrams. I had a good time with, you know, drinking Maw and such until like one of the tubs hardened. I don't know why, but there wasn't a hardened packet in there. Poor.
They really didn't include a hot pack in there? Silica pack?
My blue res didn't know. I remember that thing hardened up. It wasn't even like a puck like the Advanced GG. That thing became, that thing got hard. Like instead of it being like gummy, that shit got hard.
Maybe it needed a sneak arouser to mix up your powder. Is your powder hard? Sneak arouser, agitator, powder. Mix it up.
The powder just keeps getting hotter and hotter. Introducing the sneak arouser.
You can't put it that way. It's getting hotter. It's hot. It's so hot in here. No.
Everything just keeps getting hotter and hotter. I can't stand it, Johnny. I'm hot.
Oh my god. Sneak, we're giving you free promotion here. Where's our cut?
I mean, the CEO does follow the Twitter account, so I mean, again, Mr. Reed, Mr. Ashley, if you want to throw us a ground ball, by all means, we're willing to talk. We'll make an appointment with you.
You're making it hotter.
Don't make it hot on yourself. And I could say that because technically I do live in New England.
Technically. Allegedly.
Connecticut's the tri-state. It's also New England. I don't make the rules. But let's go with this one, man.
Citrus
Rainstorm, citrus zest. Cheers. It's a little more acidic than I'd like, but that's good. That's good.
It's a little weird. Maybe it's a grapefruit to this, but it tastes kind of weird. In a weird way of thinking, it's like if you took the Ultra Zero White Monster and the Orange Monster, mix them together.
Without the monster aftertaste. It's a good mix. Also, in the late 2000s, did you ever mix the Monster Assault and the Monster M80?
No, I never even had either of those, I don't think. I maybe have had the Assault, but I don't remember having the M80 for sure.
So, OG Monsters, the OG Red and the OG Orange. Mix them together. It was a good Hawaiian punch.
Oh, you skateboard kids and you're mixing the monsters.
And I was the one guy who stayed on the board, yes. Yes. Speaking of, I'm still debating if I need to make space for the shelf to get that Gamer Subs board.
Do you need a board? Like, did you buy the board?
No, it was sold out before I had a chance to get it, but I think Jimbo has been wondering, basically waiting for me to make a decision. Make wall space for it.
I know somebody else that has one if you want it. I don't know if they're selling, but it sounds like they may sell it.
I mean, I think Jimbo came prepared, so I mean, I might help a brother out there.
Realistically, though, I really don't know how to feel about this one. It's so interesting. It's like you get that orangey zest up front, and then you get like a lighter grapefruit.
Is it like another, like how I've always called it, Alfa Romeo flavor?
What do you mean by that?
No, remember I've always said it was like, remember I explained the Alfa Romeo, it was the Top Gear thing? Is it the best? No. Can you recommend it to a friend? No. But do you love it? Yes. Do you like it? Yes. But it's not great. On paper, it's good, but I like it a lot. Something like that.
I don't know.
Okay, so
both of these are interesting.
Yeah, so
really
if we go by to the citrus zest, do you like it?
It's okay.
Can you recommend it to a friend? I feel like you can in this instance.
Tread lightly. Sure, but tread lightly.
Well, I mean,
it's not bad. It's just such a weird, interesting taste.
I feel like we're going opposite sides for this one, where this isn't the best, but it's good. But I could recommend this to somebody. Whereas that guava strawberry, I can't recommend that to a few people.
I definitely wouldn't recommend that. This, I don't know if I would actually recommend it.
I would.
Okay. I don't know. It's by far not bad. I think I'd give this another 6.2. Both of the night for me is a 6.2.
The funny thing is, right? I got snow coming, and this is the first time we've been hammered with snow legit for a while. My work actually sent a group text right before the show saying I don't work tomorrow.
It's surprising you're getting hammered with snow because we haven't gotten snow in quite some time.
Yeah, so the freaking Midwest Michigan guy's telling me he hasn't got snow, but yet there's going to be one guy that's going to be praying like hell on his way to Dunkies.
Yeah, we were like 60 degrees last week here.
You see, we were in fall spring too, but we're in the highest I saw it was 52, and you're going, hey, it's 60 degrees. And compared to us, you're thinking, hey, we might as well fire up the barbecue grill. Me? You want to know what I did? I changed my oil outside in peace, in the sun. That's what I did. And then I had to go to my mechanic, and he's going to be like, hey, by the way, bud, true story, actually. To anybody out there who knows an honest mechanic, if you think something's not right, and in this case, I visually said that ain't right. Sure enough, my mechanic told me that if I don't get this treated, my car would turn into a tripod. Yeah, no good.
What?
Yeah, no good.
Why would your car turn into a tripod?
As in, my wheel would fall the fuck off.
Oh.
And technically, I needed two. So I needed the two back wheels attended to. 2 wheel bearings. Yeah.
Oof.
Boog says, I skateboard, never mixed monsters. That was the one time I did, and I think it was one guy. I think he had like a splash of like a salt in his mouth, and he grabbed an M80 by mistake, and he's like, wait a minute, what?
You're like,
Yeah,
oh
that
man,
was like
you gotta come try this. Come try this.
Yeah, and he like poured it in like a shot glass just in case we didn't like it. And I'm just like awkwardly sipping a shot glass of like 2 monsters mixed. One time deal, but yeah, that's time.
It's all right. I remember my early teens of skateboarding and chugging green monsters.
I never liked the green monster. Never. Not
See,
when I was 13, not when I was 16, not as an adult, no.
we had an indoor skate park for some time, and sadly it didn't last long. But they had a monster can machine in there, a vending machine, and it was great.
We had a couple vending machines in there. We had his sister and his father behind the counter, had a shop in there. The problem was, and you probably saw this too, what year did it close?
Oh, I have no clue.
Because 2010, ours closed. And I knew that because I had a foot injury at the time, and I couldn't skate the final session. Like, the recession hit, everybody was in a freaking pit. And then as soon as 2010 hit, they said the economy's back, and they thought they could jack the rent and lease on every place. And they're like, screw you, I'm not biting. And the place was vacant for years and years. And people actually used to pry the back door open because there was no security on it. And they actually like used to skate by flashlight. I can't believe nobody literally like got arrested back there for doing so. Me, I just skated the loading dock. When I was in town, I just skated. Well, it wasn't like a cut and dry, like here's the concrete and then there's the driveway. It actually had a little bit of a driveway going up to the building. So there was like a legit loading dock, but you could also drive your car right next to it. So I'm just going diagonally trying to varial heel off this thing.
Yeah, no, I wasn't that great.
Never got on film, unfortunately.
Because you were probably popping off tricks, and I wasn't great on a skateboard. I could ride it fine. I could never trick.
I mean, I could ollie up 4 stairs. Most I've ollied down, I think, is 10.
Yeah, see, I was more the BMX guy. But that skate park was the real deal. It had giant half pipes. It had a whole area.
Got you. So now, here's the moment that I've been waiting for. Oh, also, one thing before I get into that list. So, you know Coach Prime? Deion Sanders?
No.
One of the best, in my opinion, American gifted athletes of all time. He's now a part owner of RedCon1.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, if you look up Coach Prime or Deion Sanders, you will look him up and you will see how it goes. This is going to be crazy. In my opinion, I'm concerned if there's going to be a Deion Sanders flavor for RedCon1. Because it was very funny because that guy is a walking billboard. He really is. Now, we get to this list, Teach. This is going to be interesting. And if you want to skip this or make it incomplete for the certain tub, by all means, let's do it. Let's see. Nope. So if we go right here.
Okay, it's semi-updated.
Yes. So I feel I've looked at all these tier lists and they've been out of date since I want to say March of last year. So it's a year out of date. So
I wonder if there's any way to update it.
I feel like people are just updating these. I remember a friend of Jimbo's actually did this. Although, if you know somebody at Glytch that could update this or make like a certain one, I'm not saying cancel culture, Blade Point out, or anything else like that, but if you could get everything on the website, because I thought I found something similar, but it duplicated so many of these, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, because a lot of these are like, it's a mix of the pro line and the gaming line.
And look, we got 2 OGs. Like, wasn't this the blue raspberry and blueberry?
Was that the OA Slurp?
I think so.
Something like it was supposed to be blue raspberry slushy.
All right, so let's go. This was the rainbow, right?
Rainbow candy, I believe. Or no, it was the cereal. Didn't try that one.
All right.
OA Slurp was good. That's definitely was A2. Blue raspberry slushy.
Yeah, I mean, so just that the way that I'm kind of going with this, I'm just going to delete a row. Not because again, right? We're making it 6 tiers. Yeah, bullshit. I don't do that. So
I'll look into updating this tier list for next time for sure, because I definitely think I can, because I found one here that has. Looks like there's some on here. Okay.
There was one I found, but it was so complicated. I did it on my phone, and it had so many duplicate tubs, and I was just like, there's like 30 different options. It was all just jumbled and messy. So I thought we can just kind of do it like this, and we'll update this, and we'll get a Glytch guest on sometime, and we'll all go through this together and see if we could agree on it as a union.
Hold on 1 second.
All right.
Really, cook on this list real quick. Just cook on it. Just hold the phone. Hold the phone real quick.
All right. I'm just gonna stop sharing the screen right now, and ooh. Asking for rounds?
No, I'm getting the exact tier list you want made. Only take a few seconds here. I should say only a couple of minutes. So we just go on the website, save all the images, and then the tier list allows you to update and add images. Now, the unfortunate thing is that there are some of these that aren't on the website anymore that I'd have to specifically go looking for.
We can just simply put it in the haven't tried or the incomplete category.
We'll do all the main ones on the website for right now, because I say, like, for example, the orange creamsicle, which would easily be S tier, isn't going to be up on the website. So I have to go look for that image.
You'd have to look for the image, yeah. Although there's certain things like Blade Point, we'll go with haven't tried, but we all know how that would taste. Dragon Sweat, V1 or V2.
See, and like that's the thing, is we fell in love with V1, then V2 we're like, this
the program.
This definitely wasn't it.
No. And now, like, here's also one. You might still have this. Because I messed with it 5 times and I could never get it right. I got one that was close. Litcoinade.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
I don't know how you made it, but I mean, the way that I prepared it, I tried power to ratio so many different times, and I just said, and I remember trading that to you. And
I
ironically,
I do still have the 2 tubs of it.
wait, 2 tubs of Liquid?
Yeah, because I bought one, then you traded me yours.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you bought one. But ironically, the tubs that we traded and we agreed on this show when Big Sin was on air. Was he on air? Might
He
be.
was.
I'm not sure. Oh yeah, he was. That trade, we still have the tubs.
Which I've also considered getting him back on the show, because it'd be a cool little conversation to have for us and him. And he actually brought this up on Twitter, and we were tagged in it. And it was, what do people need to do to, like, what is it truly you need to be doing as a content creator to look at getting sponsored or partnered with brands?
And it kind of went into a video I made last week. Now, mind you, this is just me just being a sarcastic ass, but it was me having the fat chin saying, "What are you gonna do for me?" And here's a basically a manager or somebody in charge going, "I'm not gonna do a goddamn thing for you. So, who are you and why are you making demands?" Just think about it this way, people. There's millions and millions of content creators. I can't give you a percent, but a high majority would like a drink sponsor. Because everyone consumes drinks, X amount of people would either save money or get compensation for it. Who wouldn't? But so many people are demanding for it when it's just like, okay, you got X amount of followers. What else can you do? And the best example was Teach. There's so many people that want their own flavor. There's so many people that have earned it. And what did you earn?
My own flavor.
How did you do that? What'd you win?
Off promoting it.
You won the promotion part of their contest.
And I damn well almost won the sales part of it too. I was so close to the sales. And I still don't even.
You were in second place in sales. It was a flash in the pan. I couldn't believe it myself either. Either way, you were in second place in sales and you were the first place in marketing. You got to earn your stripes.
What was it?
You thinking of a flavor? You're thinking a little too hard?
I can't remember what the original Santa sack. I can't remember what the original flavor's name was.
You could just go with Grinchberry.
That's what it was, Grinchberry. That's actually what it was. That was the original, and Santa sack came out as the new variant. Okay, I have.
And then that went back to Grinchberry.
Yep. I have one more to add, and I got the tier list.
So are you gonna put the Pro line in or nah?
Nope. This is all new, and like if it's been on the gaming line, we're doing only gaming line flavors.
Yeah, because like right here I have aim assist. I would go obviously gaming line, and that would be an A tier.
Let me send you this. Do you have the podcast thing pulled up for the private chat?
Yes.
Let me know if that works for you. Or if need be, I can share it if it doesn't work for you.
Yes. This only has the 6 flavors of the gaming line.
Okay, I'll share mine then.
Probably better off. Probably go with the presentation and such. Although I'm going to do a private one just because I feel like this should be interesting.
All right. There's the thing.
Alrighty.
Do we want to remove S tier?
I say remove S tier and just make it. I got it set as A, B, C, D, F, and haven't tried. /incomplete.
Where the heck do we go to add new row? At row below. F. Okay. So first one we have is Cherry Bomb.
Top of the list. A.
Easy A tier.
Easy A.
Cosmic Candy.
Now, this is where me and you are going to clash on this because
Yep.
I give it a D.
I would give it a C, B at worst, or B at best, C at worst.
You want to just even it out and do a C?
Sure.
I'm actually surprised we agree with that.
I don't hate on Cosmic Candy because I think it is pleasantly good and it is a sweeter flavor.
I'm sorry, but I mean, I think I'm with Brian Recon on this one. I'm not sure if I got a skunk tub like you did with Azure Infusion, which I hope you got to try that over sometime.
I have not tried the second
on,
round
bro.
of it yet. I haven't yet.
Killing me. But yes, I think that Cosmic Candy just tastes like straight up chemicals. I'm not working my maintenance department anymore. I deserve better. Let's see what we got next.
Next is Grenades.
Top of the list.
Easy A tier.
Bryce said smells like piss. Again, so
I don't know how it smells like piss. I've had multiple tubs of that and it does not smell like piss.
I guess you got the good and we didn't.
Maui Punch. So here's the thing. Maui Punch is I was gonna say B. Maui Punch is a fantastic flavor, especially for a more like tropical melody punch, not just straight fruit punch, but a tropical punch.
So the way that I'm kind of looking at Maui is it's so hard when you have a punch, and depending on how you mix in, depending on how you shake the tub, you're going to get a little different variant of it. But I don't think there's any note in the make it go over the top. So I think B is respectable.
B is best. Now it is one of those flavors where I think it goes to like a B plus in the summertime because it's a fantastic summer flavor.
Well, I mean, this is why when I say my flavor ratings is like 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then 5, is it could be a 4.1, it could be a 4.9. 4 stars, 4 star. Is it good and should somebody try it? Yes, that's all that matters. I'm not like Shock where I have to go numerical order of what's better than this. I don't want to say it's a waste of time, but it's difficult. But let's see what we got next.
Nerdies.
I go B for that one.
I also go B for that one. I like Nerdies quite a bit.
That I think is one of the best grape things in the game.
Strawberry grape, and it tastes like Nerds. Fantastic.
Now, is that Smurf juice or is that Liquid Aid?
No, this is all gaming line. So this is Smurf juice.
I'm going B.
On B, my social media manager would be disappointed in us, but I'd also go B.
I mean, I understand. And it also depends on how you like your blue raspberry. If you want it tart, if you want it sweet. Very good for a blue raspberry, but still B.
Next, you have not tried yet. I will for sure 110% be sending you out a sample of it. Is the new Guava Warfare. I'm personally going to put this in B.
I think that's very high for you to put it there, but we'll find out.
Smart Hearts, we haven't had it yet.
So incomplete.
Limit Test, mixed berry.
C.
You think C?
Yes.
Okay.
It's good. I just don't think it's anything special, if that makes any sense. I mean,
it's not over the top, but it's not bad.
It's not over the top. It's not horrible. It fits the bill. It's comfortable. But, I mean, when we go to everything else on top of this list, I mean, it kind of goes like this. If you had to bump something from B tier and replace it with it, what are you taking out? Everything in B tier is much better than Limit Test. Respectively.
I can agree with that. Next is Foxy Lemonade.
It's been a while since I had that.
It's a pink lemonade. I personally say it's like a C plus B minus. Like it's again one of those where it's
very
a classic.
High of C tier. Very high of C tier, and in my opinion, it hasn't changed since it was in the gaming line.
like it's just respectable. It's nothing over the top different lemonade, but it's not bad.
Yes.
Next is Falcon Smash. Now, mind you,
Ooh.
remember, Smurf juice is blue raspberry candy. Falcon Smash is sour blue raspberry.
I'm mixed between B and C. I'll have you make the call on this one.
I think it goes into B.
Okay.
Next one, easy. Aim assist.
That's on the top.
That's A tier. Another easy one. Predator. I fucking love Predator.
I was gonna say B. Are you saying A?
I'm saying A, 100%. We have 4 tubs of this currently, and I have another one on the way. It is the best strawberry kiwi in the game.
All right.
You had it?
I had a sample of it. Yes, it was good.
Oh, brother, I'm gonna get you another one.
I mean, again, there's a couple things I got to sample again. There's some things I got to try. Is that one Azure right there?
This one is Azure, which the funny thing is, I swear my first tub was skunked, and everybody else raves and loves it.
So hold on.
Kool-Aid.
I know you wanted to do a review and everything else. So how about this? I know you wanted to do a review, but I also know you don't work tomorrow just like me. So we either got 2 things. We'll either go with haven't tried, or you put your money where your mouth is and you get a shaker going.
I think so. Here's the thing. I think this one I have on top is the one you last sent for Recon and I as a housewarming gift. But I opened this up, and I don't remember if this was the new one I put on top after I mixed it up, or
did you open it?
I've opened up both.
You've got to be shitting me. You didn't mark it?
No. But the thing is, they smell the same.
Oh my!
I know, I'm breaking Early's balls here.
You know, this is remind me of Al Bundy when this is like a scene from Married with Children or something.
We just had a special guest appear, and apparently is doing something with the Azure currently. Hold on. Let me go do this one. I feel like this is the one.
You better be the one. So for the backstory about this, for the people that are new here, or if you're following the story, great, you know exactly what's going on. So occasionally, well, I think it's with all brands, or maybe some people just have an unlucky tub. He thinks that he got a bad tub of Azure Infusion. So I've always said this with Glytch, and this is just me being non-biased. They have sent me a free tub or 2, but I don't get compensated for this. This is just me saying my beliefs. Every time I open up a Glytch tub, I think every single tub, every single flavor, there's a different ratio. For instance, I like my crack sauce in 20 ounces. I like my Azure Infusion in 20 ounces. In my Grinchberry, I like it in 14. And my Rocket Pop, I like it in 16. So what the ratio, that's actually a nice part about owning a tub. Because what happens if I don't like it? I tamper with it.
So our special guest is currently making a shaker of it. We had her sniff between the 2 tubs and which of the 2 she thought smelled better.
So you want just in the meantime, I mean, if she wants to log on and complete the list, and then we'll completely dive back into this next week, absolutely. But you want to skip that for now?
We'll skip it for the second until she brings and we try it, and then we'll come back to it.
Yes, so that's a pause
orange
on that.
Creamsicle, easy A tier.
I don't think I was able to try that. I don't think I got a sample chip from
You
it.
don't? I have 2. I have a baggie still, because I want to wait until I get the hearts and then send you out the hearts and everything else for you. I have 2 samples of it in one bag, and I swear you're gonna love it.
We gotta make sure we got a list at this point going.
I feel like I had another shaker already in the bedroom.
I feel like I need to write down a list for what I need from the.
I know.
Do I call it the Glytch teepee?
The what?
Or the Glytch pyramid?
Oh, that's what it's got. Gotta close the shaker up all the way. Wasn't fully closed.
Yeah, let's not.
The
have
top
another-
wasn't on.
No spillage. No spillage.
There's been a tiny bit of spillage. How much water did we do? Looks like you did 18.
Mm-hmm.
So we got an 18 and even. No, this is closer to Relly's. Relly likes it in 20, right?
Yes. So it just reminds you, right? If you tried remember I talked about the cursed energy from Gamersupps?
Mm-hmm.
It comes out tart, but when you water it down, it's sweet and smooth. It's raspberry lemonade. Depends on how sweet or how tart you want it.
Okay. This
How
one's
is it?
definitely still better than the first tub I got.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, thank you and thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you, Recon. Thank you for holding it down.
It is a very tart raspberry, very strong tart raspberry. But like my first tub of this, honest to God, that's the only time I've ever had like a skunk tub. I would just get so much raspberry. Maybe it's because I was doing 16. Maybe it's a flavor that I actually prefer with 20.
So remember I told you about the water ratios?
Yeah, and
So-
I'm always a
so-
16 constant guy though.
You see, I try that too, but then I find out what happened. I tried 16 for Grinchberry. I thought that was too light. So I have my Grinchberry in 14. And I could go 12 if I wanted to, but I feel like I'm not enjoying my drink at that point. I would feel like I would just be down it too quick. So
Where would you put Asher?
So I put it in good B. So do you get like a Kool-Aid taste to it or not really?
No, see, that's the funny thing is everybody says I get Kool-Aid. I don't get any Kool-Aid. It is definitely a raspberry lemonade. Like the raspberry is very tart.
Also just remember though, what I got a fair amount of tart. So right now, if you were to literally add 2 ounces of water to it, that's going to get smoother more than you know. Because when I have 20 ounces of water and I put 1 scoop, that's ratioed out. It's perfect. For me, that's B tier.
Berry Plume, you haven't tried it, but you will here very, very soon. I promise you, A tier.
Really?
Honestly.
I expect
Even Recon shaking her head. It's easy A tier.
What's
If you
she
like
saying?
she's shaking her head. If you like blackberry, you would love this flavor.
Hey,
It is
again,
so
she can
spot on.
shout in that mic anytime she wants. That's her right. We will dish a dirt on that. What's next?
Rocket Pop.
I forgot what Recon put this on. I forgot how she graded it. I know she made a
It's
video.
B tier for me.
It's B?
B tier for me. It's good. I don't think it's
I'll-
A tier worthy, but I think it's definitely B tier worthy.
I'll agree with B. I think it's like middle of B, I think.
And this is where Riley and I are going to disrespect, or not disrespect, but disagree respectfully. Next is Crack Sauce, which it's Riley's top 3. And he's going to say A, and I'm going to say B. It is B plus, A minus.
I say it's A to A minus.
Yeah, and I think it's like B
So,
plus at best.
Okay,
'cause it's
so
not
how
bad.
much water you put in your crack sauce?
16 ounces.
And I like
did-
mine in 20 because I like how it mellows out. I also
Yes.
want you two to try my mix sometime.
Which is Crack Sauce and Blackberry Lemonade.
Yes.
Okay, we can definitely do it.
One scoop crack sauce, half scoop of blackberry lemonade.
I got both.
And do a crack sauce tea sometime.
For the respect of Riley, I'll put Crack Sauce in A.
All right.
Elf Candy. I didn't
can't
have it.
grade that.
I
can't
didn't either.
grade it.
Unfortunately, when that was out, I was saving for the move. Grinchberry / Santa Sack. Did you try this one?
I have the tub, yes.
For me, B.
Recon can't reviewed crack sauce. How much do you have left?
No, she can. I know what she's trying to say because it got vaulted, but what she also doesn't remember is I have a huge tub right here of it.
So I actually opened up my tub of crack sauce that Glytch gave me. This was from a while ago. I just cracked that open today because Plug Sassy wanted to try it, and I gave her 2 samples of it so she could try it. and I gave her my mix. I'm just calling it Relness mix, Glytch Relness.
Relness.
Yes.
I guess I actually
RELNESS. Glytch
realized I have
Relness.
2 things of crack sauce on this little tower here.
Yes. So again, start off at 16 ounces. I mellow mine out to 20. And I just remember this, right? When I was gone for vacation, I said to myself, I'm going to bring 1 tub with me and 1 tub only. I picked crack sauce.
Fringeberry. Santa Sack.
I'm torn with this one.
I'm going to say B. I liked it quite a bit.
I'll go the very low end of B. Although I wish it was more stronger. I wish it wasn't as light.
I agree with that. I can agree with that. And I don't believe that is any flavor we are missing of the gaming line.
Don't believe so. Though, for the hell of it, where'd we put the Revive line?
All A tier. Easy. Honest to God.
I mean, the only one I really like is the Blackberry Lemonade. The other ones I don't really care for.
If I have to be sincere, Blackberry Raspberry lemonades and Cherry Lime are A tier. The Strawberry Marg is more C tier, just because it actually kind of has like a Marg taste, and I'm not huge
The
on Margs.
Margarita, to me, is like C to D range. Maybe the very low end to C. I just don't like Margarita. So I'll mark it incomplete. That's fair. What else are we missing? Cherry Limeade, I'll put in C. Blackberry Lemonade, I'll put in A.
I thought for sure you would love their Cherry Lime.
You know, I don't know what they did to it, but I just don't like this one. Not for me. So, as far as my line here, So let me show you what I got here. And this was the list I put. No, but keep in mind, the Dragon Sweat, I'm putting for V1. All right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you got?
You put okay. Aim assist
So we got aim assist, we got cherry bomb, we got grenades. So obviously this is just what's shown. There's many stuff that are not in here. We have slurp juice in B tier starting it off. Now again, this is no order, this is just grade is grade. Smurf juice, Nerdies, Maui, Azure, Dragon Sweat V1, Predator, Falcon Smash. C tier, Vixen, Limit Test, Moonbow, D, Licoinade, F for Cosmic Candy.
I do miss OA Slurp.
Although, like I said, I know that there's going to be big plans for Glytch 2024, I would imagine. Rocky Pop, I'd like to see. I understand if it was seasonal like Santa Sack. I do. Like, for instance, if you were to save Rocket Pop for, I guess you can say, Memorial Day and then Labor Day, if it's gone, it's gone. So basically you have it all throughout the latest spring into the end of summer. I totally get it. I could say the same thing with Santa Sack. You go July into the fall, like fall, Christmas, somewhere around there. I understand seasonal flavors. But you know me about crack sauce. You're breaking my heart.
You're breaking my balls.
No, my heart. My heart. All the pain. I feel like it's like that meme where Dexter has that poster on his wall and I'm going, no, my sweet. What can I say?
Episode 104 in the books.
Credit to Glytch. At least from what G Fuel used to do when they had their shit together and good partner managers is when something was making the vault, they'd make an announcement and they'd play a GIF. Glytch actually made a legit post saying, listen, we got to make room for inventory. As of right now, these two are hidden in the vault. Can they come back from the vault? Maybe. I could see Rocket Pop. There's an opportunity there. There's a timeline. I mean, they might say that Grinchberry's like, hey, it's seasonal only.
All I can say contractually is that while it is sad both of those two are leaving, there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of new flavors that are going to hit the store this year. And you also have to think we will have 4 partner flavors as well, one of them being mine.
Well, I understand that you'd probably have new flavors this year. I mean, I just kind of thought about it because if you look at how much was released this year alone, and it's only February. It's only February and we're talking about new releases. And some coming back, I understand that part. But I'm just thinking, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? And what's the comparison of this? And X times Y times all of that. But yeah, I totally get it. I'm just looking forward to what's next. It's just a matter of, it's always hard to say goodbye. And now what's going to fit the bill in the meantime. I think that covers everything for now. And who knows, maybe next time I'll be able to get on the new laptop. That way I could put the old one in the vault. I'm still using the old one right now because the other one won't connect to my webcam, the mic, nothing. Only connect to headphones.
We'll have to spend a day fixing on that.
I mean, I got time tonight. I'm off tomorrow outside shoveling snow. So, I mean, is what is on that one. Everybody, and especially Recon for helping out my co-host / your significant other. Everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for having us be here for Monday night. And it's actually nice because we don't have football competing with us now for a while. So that's always good, right?
No more Monday Night Football. You now are back to Monday Night Caffeinated.
Monday Night Caffeinated is back in your regular schedule. But in all seriousness, everybody, please stay warm. Please stay safe. We got snow hitting us here on the East Coast. And, of course, drink your freaking water. Stay caffeinated. Be in the best of health. Stay safe. Drink plenty. And hopefully, we see you next Monday night. Take it easy.